So today we are in the Cotswolds and we are in Cotswolds Wildlife Park, which is actually like pretty much in Oxford, isn't it, Hughes? Yeah. And guess what else is in Oxford? The DIY Kitchens showroom. So I know it's a little bit sad, but we are this close to moving into our new renovation project. So we thought while we're up here and only 16 minutes away, we're going to go to the DIY Kitchens showroom. Okay, so when you first enter DIY Kitchens, they take you through to this cinema type room where they've got an introductory video about everything about DIY kitchens and everything you need to know. So that's kind of like the first step that you do before you enter the showroom, which is a very nice touch. You can tell as soon as you walk through the door that the customer experience is really important to DIY Kitchens when they come to their showrooms. I guess because they've only got 2 in the UK, I think the other one's up in Leeds. They know that maybe you've made the trip and want you to have a really good experience, which we felt as soon as we walked through the door. Unfortunately, I've had to mute most of this video because of the copyright with the music playing in the background. So I'll just kind of talk you over what we were discussing in the showroom. So this is the Helmsley range, which I kind of already know that I want. And now that I've seen it in person, I definitely want it even more. It's the in frame, so as you can see, the drawers kind of go into the frame rather than sitting on top. A wine cooler is something I said I wouldn't have again unless it fitted Prosecco in, which that one I think did. But if you look at the skirting boards on this Helmsley range, that's exactly the type of style I want to go for. And also this double fridge, I think that is such a good idea, especially if you've got a large growing family. Sometimes the little integrated fridges, they're just not enough space, which I love this. But yeah, this is definitely the kitchen that I want. I feel like I haven't changed my mind, and the pull-out bins is something I'm really missing from our old kitchen. But anyway, I will be quiet and let you enjoy some of the kitchens at DIY Kitchens. So having a look at the quartz prices at DIY Kitchens and the type of taps they do, I would say you can get cheaper elsewhere. We got our worktops from Gemini Worktops and that was coming in cheaper than what DIY Kitchens were offering. And the taps as well, you could only seem to get cooker, whereas we had an incinerator tap and it was amazing and it was a lot cheaper. So definitely a little tip there. Okay, so when I saw this section here, this was making me second guess my decision for the Helmsley because I absolutely loved how this looked. This range is called the Norton But one thing you have to realise with the DIY kitchen showrooms, a lot of these colours are bespoke, which they can obviously do, but some of the colours aren't what they have in stock. So yeah, something to bear in mind. I couldn't believe how much this kitchen here looked like our old kitchen. At the time of filming, it was our current kitchen. This is the cento, and it's just designed very similar to how our old kitchen was, especially because it had the hidden pantry, which we absolutely love, and it's got all the details that we had. So it was like a beigey greige with gold handles, and the faux wood in the island with the waterfalls is almost like identical. We just didn't have it on the side of the wall. But yeah, I absolutely love this kitchen. I probably wouldn't do the same again because I've already done it, but I would happily have it again because I absolutely loved how the kitchen looked. I think we might just be a slightly bit more adventurous this time. Also, just wanted to shout out to the DIY kitchen staff. They were literally so accommodating to Hugo. They all had like dog treats ready in their pockets. They absolutely loved him and made him feel so welcome. And he's a big decision maker in our kitchen design. So thank you to them for making him feel so welcome. And then it was time to go upstairs, and we were so excited because they had free coffee and free drinks fridge. And this was honestly day made. I was so thirsty and it was the best thing ever. So yeah, definitely go there for a coffee. Okay, so this again is the Helmsley, which I love. I'm not sure I love it in this colourway. I think it's a different kitchen on the island. Actually, it might be the Helmsley. I'm not 100% sure, but I do love it. Again, this was another bespoke colour, so it's just something to be aware of when you go. That quite a lot of the show kitchens, I know I've already said this, are in bespoke colours. So yeah, you might want to pay a little bit extra to have your kitchen in a bespoke colour, and then that way you know that you'll be like truly happy with what you've got. And then there was this little office area which we kind of had, again, this is the Helmsley, and it's like a laundry area, so good ideas of what you could do. I think this is the Norton again, perhaps. But yeah, I think I'm definitely sold on the Helmsley. Let me know in the comments what kitchen you think you'd want from DIY Kitchens, and let me know why, because I'm prepared to be swayed. Because again, we've got the Helmsley again here, and I just love the skirting boards with the kitchen. I just think it really elevates it. It makes it look so expensive when really the skirting boards are probably the same price as a plinth anyway. So yeah, let me know in the comments what type of kitchen you're eyeing up from DIY Kitchens and why. Okay, so we just went to DIY Kitchens showroom in Oxford. I was actually so surprised. I don't know what we were expecting, but when we were driving in, it was like a really big industrial estate, and I was like, surely this is not right. But anyway, you go there and it's absolutely massive, and it's got so many different kitchens, isn't it, Hugs? You liked it? Hugo had lots of treats, didn't you? It's very dog friendly. There's treats, there's water bowls, also there's refreshments. We had like Fanta, Alex had a coffee. Yeah, it's massive. So I think I kind of already know what I want before we even went in. I want the Helmsley range in maybe a bespoke colour. But I just think, yes, it's so much nice. It's like really nice. Like you open it, and although it's like faux wood inside, it just feels like a lot nicer quality, but the actual cabinets themselves are real wood. So yeah, I think we're gonna go for the Helmsley in frame with the kind of like skirting board element on it. Yeah, God knows what colour, because we haven't even moved into the house yet, and when we do, we're gonna try and see what colour we lean in towards. I think because we'll eventually sell this new bungalow again, we kind of want to just keep it, you know, to the masses, so like a neutralish colour, but we might go like a neutrally green, like a pale whitey green. I don't know, I would love to go bold, but because we're probably gonna end up selling, I don't want to do too much personal choice, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you are thinking about buying a DIY Kitchens and you want to see them in person, I'd definitely recommend going. It's obviously quite a long trip for us if we were just going to DIY Kitchens, so it's nice that we've been able to tie it in with our Cotswolds trip. And it was literally 16 minutes away from the Cotswolds Wildlife Park that we were visiting. So yeah, definitely give it a shout if it's not too much of a effort for you. And yeah, let me know what you think.